hands together, go crazy for Evan O'Sullivan! Hello, my name's Evan, and I'm an that's Tuesday nights. I walked into a therapist's office recently, and because I'm an Irish man, and they said hello, I said, no, honestly, I'm grand. Therapist told me that I had severe trust issues. She was hardly gonna fucking tell me I'm grand, like. I didn't believe her, so I went to a second therapist who told me the same thing. Bit of a coincidence. After I had exhausted half the therapists in the greater Leinster area, I decided to do some self-reflection and see if there was maybe something deeper going on. That's when I realised, Evan, these therapists are plotting against you. They told me I had a lot of work to do with my unresolved issues. Being optimistic, I was thinking, at least my resolved issues are alright, like. You never want to go to a therapist that's stuck for money. If you walk in and they've holes in their shoes, you're walking out of there with some new problems and 3 months of sessions paid in advance. They start telling you shit's wrong with you didn't even know about. Like, I'm walking out going, Jesus, I just didn't realise how much I was suffering from going through the menopause, you know? It's a strange dynamic because the unhappier you are, the more frequently they can afford to go on holiday. I'm 30, I drive a car so old that it's legally allowed to vote, and I live in a sitting room. This is surprisingly an improvement on 29, when I used to take the bus and sleep in the garden. That's an exaggeration, because I would never take the bus. You learn a lot living in the sitting room of a house share with 6 people. Number 1, people are bastards. Number 2, it's not a ghost in the chimney, it's an owl. And number 3, stuff that chimney if you don't want owl shit all over your room. I work from home, so I get to witness firsthand just how much discontent delivery drivers have for your parcels. They absolutely hate your parcels, and they fucking hate you too. Fair enough too, being on the M50 every day can't be good for you. I get road rage just playing Mario Kart, like. Luigi, use your fucking indicator! I recently got a set of kitchen appliances delivered, oven, dishwasher, the works, and every trip back and forth from the van, I could see the fastway driver's sheer hatred of me growing. And to be fair, before he brought the fridge in, I should have told him he had the wrong gaff. I opened the door the following week and he was just battering an ASOS bag. We all like to imagine how we react in certain situations when we feel people have wronged us. I was in the post office recently. I was waiting in line on my cousin's public services card. Someone has to collect his dole when he's at work, like. Three elderly women rudely skipped the queue in front of me. And now what I should have said was, excuse me ladies, I know it's pension day, but there's a queue here, and I have to be down to another post office by 4. I lacked the social confidence to say that though, so instead I kind of wandered off into a daydream about what a more confident person would do in that situation. So I dropped the first L one anyway. But because I lack confidence even in my daydreams, grannies 2 and 3 start giving me a fucking baiting. They're swinging grandchildren at me, they're choking me with sucky sweets, stabbing me in the legs with bingo pens. I even daydreamed I went to the doctor afterwards and everything. He was going, stabbed with bingo pens? Where? How many times? What age are they? Who did this? I told him, legs 11, 88, 2 fat ladies. I could never actually stand up for myself like that in real life though. And that's mainly because I've got a code of ethics when it comes to fighting in a post office. And that's men and children only. There was a bomb scare in the Lewis last year. I don't know if any of you remember that. It still wasn't the maddest thing that happened at the red line that day. That was the 12-man brawl that erupted because a yup bro thought a handrail bumped into him. The Gardaí were alerted by an anonymous tip about a potential bomb, so the whole Lewis had to be shut down and searched. And to me, like, that's just a pure idea. You get out in the pub with your friends and you want to stay on a bit longer. Go on, boy, ring it in. Who's gonna know? On the phone to your girlfriend an hour later, like, no, look, I'd love for me to be on the way home as well, you know? I think it's just safest if I stay here with the boys so we get the odd chair, like. Hadn't been around the bomb scare in a while, so when I saw my buddy wearing his balaclava, some things did start to add up. I barely even noticed he was out that day, but he was in camo gear, like. I thought he was just trying out a new look. The last time I give the benefit of the doubt to Jerry Adams. It all turned out to be a misunderstanding in the end anyway. The issue wasn't that there was a bomb on the Lewis, it was that the bomb never tagged on at the start of its journey. So Chef O'Sullivan, good meal, Margaret.